Hey guys, it's Heya Musings, and I am at work like really early, and I'm still waiting on my tea to somewhat cool off. So I decided to check in with you guys. It's been quite a few weeks since I've done a video. I mean, I'm not counting the most recent video. That if you guys want to watch it, it's up here somewhere. I had to vent, so that's the reason for that video. I wanted to check in, like I said, to let you guys know where I am, what I'm doing, what I've been up to. And as most of you guys know, I have been taking classes on Coursera.org for teaching. I'm almost done with the Capstone 1 for the Arizona State University's class as Teach English Now. And I decided several months ago to teach overseas. So that is what I've been working on so far. I found a few programs. Let me back up just a second. Now, if you're in the situation that I am, this is the reason why I'm doing this video, because I am almost done with my associates. However, in most places you need at least the bachelor's to teach. So I decided to take my bachelor's online and gain experience, teaching. And so far I found 4 programs that I can go through that will allow me to gain teaching experience overseas, and I am very excited about that. I'm not going to share which program I'm going to go with now because I don't want this video to come across as biased. It's just basically an informational video. Is that even a word, informational? Good Lord, it's too early. But it's basically an information video for anyone that would like the opportunity to teach overseas but is still in the process of getting their credentials, aka their degrees. The first program that I found was TEFL Panda. Then there's also I2I TEFL. I think it's pronounced TELF, TEFL, but I'm not sure. The acronym is Teach English in a Foreign Language, just in case anyone's not aware of that. The third one is TELF Premier, and then there's also TELF Heaven. Again, with these programs, applying is easy. You basically go to that website, you look to see where they offer training and where you can teach over the world. They're available in Latin America, Asia, UK, just all over. And once you found a place that you want to go to train or to teach, you would apply, and you basically put in all your information, let them know your name, obviously where you are academically, where you want to go, and then there are fees because this is not free. There are fees, and they range, from some of the sites that I've seen, they range from $1,200 to almost $2,000. And that is the bulk of it, and it's broken up into sections. Some you have to pay a deposit, and then you have a window of time to pay that, and then you have to make your second deposit before you take off. And let me back up just one little second, because in some cases you may have to interview after applying. So if you do have to interview before applying, interview is usually done by Skype, and they ask you a series of questions to make sure that you are compatible and of mental state to actually take on this journey. Now, if you've done that, then you pay your initial deposit and all that stuff, and that will secure your spot with that program that you want to go for. And then in the meantime, before you leave, you have to make sure you have all your affairs in order. You make sure you have your visa, criminal background check, make sure you have accommodations taken care of. You want to make sure you have money because, that first month you don't get paid. And I cannot stress that enough because I've heard so many people ask about pay, and it's like, you don't get paid that first month because you're teaching. Some of these programs, training is for 3 weeks, some of them are for 4 weeks, and then you hit the ground running, so to speak. And yeah, then you're teaching. Depending on which program you're with, or depending on which company you're with, you can go on a program to teach for 3 months, 5 months, 4 months, and then have a chance to renew. Now, I know a lot of people are thinking, oh my God, that's a lot of money. What if this isn't guaranteed? it's not guaranteed, especially because in my case, I don't have my or my AA yet. My AA, I have a few more months, and I will have that, and then on to my bachelor's. So I know it's a risk. I know it's a risk. The only thing I can suggest as advice, make sure the program that you're with is legit. Do as much research as you can before you make that deposit. And as a prerequisite, make sure you have your passport, because in some countries you have to have your passport for at least 6 months before you can start traveling to certain countries. What else do I want to mention? I feel like I'm forgetting something that I wanted to mention initially. But yeah, just make sure you're of sound mind and body, and you have a willingness to learn and to teach. Honestly, a year ago, I didn't think I was capable of doing this. I wanted to, but I didn't think I was capable. But thanks to the classes that I've taken on Coursera through ASU, I really feel like I'm ready to take this on. I get so excited telling people about it. At first, I wouldn't tell anyone. I only told my closest friends because, I mean, most of them are my emergency contacts, so yes, they would need to know. But the more I started telling people about it and seeing the look on their faces, like, oh my God, are you really going to do this? And it's like, yeah, I'm really going to do this. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm still practicing my Hangul, although right now I don't have the credentials to teach in South Korea. I just don't want to fall behind with my learning on that. I'm not sure where I may end up, honestly. My top 3 picks right now would be Thailand, UK, or pretty much, honestly, okay, maybe I have 4. I'm leaning towards Mexico. Don't judge me, but Mexico, I mean, it's a lot closer for one, but I really want to do that initial 1,000-mile, relocation. But Mexico is definitely on that list. And then also, I was thinking somewhere in Latin America, like, I don't know, Ecuador, Colombia, somewhere in that region. I don't know. Poland was even an option on some of the sites, and I was really surprised to see that. So, but yeah, I am so excited. I don't know what to expect, really. I mean, I can prepare, but I mean, you won't know until you start. So, having said all that, I decided to record my journey. So, obviously, I have this lovely channel full of lovely people like you watching. The main reason why I wanted to record my journey is because I want my family and friends to be able to check up on me without checking up on me, if that makes any sense. So that way, once I leave, I will, shoot videos and things about that, and wherever I go and what it is that I'm doing as much as I can, so they can, actually see what it is that I'm doing. Because it's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing for them to actually see it. And that is what I'm looking forward to the most, is actually sharing that with all of them and then with all of you guys. So if any of you are interested in teaching overseas and you feel like you can't because you don't have your bachelor's, please check out the sites. I'm going to post the 4 in the description box below. And ask me questions. Let me know what you think. If you are going to teach overseas in any of the 4 places that I mentioned through their programs, what are you most nervous about? I think I'm most nervous about that first day of training. Like, I know it's going to be a lot. So I'm more nervous about that, and I'm really excited to meet other people that are going on this trip. So once I decide which program it is that I'm going to go to, I will post another video and let you guys know what the process is for that. So as always, be inspired, stay inspiring, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.